Hey guys, welcome to Yah's Vision Homestead. I'm Priscilla. If you're new, please subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit that bell notification for my next video. Guys, as promised, I am going to do daily vlogs. So today what I'm doing, I am weeding this garden. I already started. So what I did was I weeded the squash, and it looks pretty good, guys. I think I did an okay job. So that's the squash, and it's looking amazing. Do you see it? Pretty soon we're going to be getting some flowers. Look at that, y'all. Do y'all see it? And then, like, it's the beginning of the month, so pretty soon I'm gonna fertilize. They go to cucumbers, and we do have some cucumbers on here, as you can see. And then that's the other cucumbers. And guys, throughout my whole garden, I put basils everywhere, absolutely everywhere. And now I gotta get to these cucumbers, the peas in the back, as well as the tomatoes in the back, and those cucumbers over there. But it's really, really hot right now, guys, so I'm gonna go to the shaded garden. So we're gonna go over there and do some weeding over there, and I'm gonna do some harvesting as well. Okay guys, let me show you what I'm gonna harvest today. So we're gonna harvest some spearmint. The spearmint is out of control. Do you see it? So what I'm gonna do is cut it, tie it up, and put it on these flag holders right here. I have about maybe 3 or 4 on the property. So that's what I'm going to do today, because in like 2 or 3 days it's going to rain. But how hot it is, I think in 2 days this stuff will dry out. And if it doesn't dry out, I'll put it in my Presto dryer. But Henry's watering the garden right now. Guys, it is going to be very hot, 90 degrees today. So it is what it is. But guys, look at the garden. Do y'all see it? Absolutely love it. The kale is exploding. This is the kale right here. Guys, I thought these was rainbow Swiss chard, but they are not. They are beets, as you can see. As you zoom in, you can see a bulb at the bottom of the beets over here. So we got some beets. I didn't even know beets grew in the summer, but okay, we got beets, family. And the strawberries are doing awesome, as well as the lettuce and the cabbage. So let's go to the other tree garden, and let's see what we can do over there. Okay family, welcome to my tree garden. So over here we have some cauliflower. So guys, I don't know if this is going to go to flower or not. This may be like the broccoli. I might have to cut it. I don't know. The ones in the back are doing fine, but this one looked like it may flower. This one's turning yellow. So I don't know what's going to happen with this, but I do have plans for this greenhouse if this goes south. And then we have some onions over here that fell. I think somebody closed the greenhouse wrong, and the onions is just doing whatever they want to do. Then we have the roses over here. They are getting ate up from the floor up. We did get like about maybe 7 to 8 roses, but they died, of course, because of the heat. And then we have some lettuce right here. I tell you guys, I always plant lettuce. I mean, I have lettuce everywhere because they always go to seed. Then we have our Jamaican peanuts over here. And guys, I got a blossom. I got a bloom. Do you see it? Yes, I think these are the African daisies. And I have maybe a marigold right here, family. And I have no idea what this flower is, but we'll see when it blossoms. And then we have some strawberry over here. Guys, look at the weeds. This is the onions. Do y'all see this? All of this I have to pick up. And then we have some potatoes over here that fell. I think because Henry watered them, guys. They do that sometime. So here go the potatoes. And then we have some celery over here. Let me see if I can get a better shot for you guys. There go the celery from the transplants from the farm. Then we have some okra back here. That is the okra. I have about 5 of those. And then over here is the potatoes. Guys, do you see the weeds? Yes, this is all stuff I have to weed over here. And then we have some parsley. You can't really see it because the weeds is like really taking over. But the weeds is out of control, family. This is due to 3 weeks of not weeding. So yeah, weed your gardens, family. Try to do it weekly if you could. And then this is the green grapes over here. They are absolutely beautiful. I have to build a trellis for those. Volunteer potatoes. I think those are red potatoes. Then we have some more green grapes here and more over here, family. Those are the ones that we got this year. So I'm excited. Hopefully we get some grapes this year. But the weeds, family, do you see it? And little mushrooms growing and stuff. Like, they're everywhere. Look at the mushrooms. I think this is a marigold right here. And what else? This is a parsley. And this is my raspberries. I told you my raspberries totally went to shock We have another basil, and these are our tomatoes back here. The tomatoes don't look too bad. The weeds are not that bad at all. Tomatoes. Then we have some thyme over here. It's exploding. I have to pick up that mushroom. And then we have kohlrabi, purple kohlrabi. Guys, I think this is cabbage. I thought it was kohlrabi, but I think these are cabbage. They're getting eaten up. More green kohlrabi over here. Then we have a squash, red leaf lettuce, more tomatoes back there. And guys, look at our peas. Do you see the peas? Yes, it is time to harvest. I'm going to harvest with you guys as well. Look at the flower, guys. Do you see the flower? Look at the flower, guys. Beautiful. And then we have some rosemary down here, and then more weeds. And I have a tomato that I did not plant. It's in a pot. I have nasturtiums over there, guys. The nasturtium flower is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that flower. Absolutely gorgeous. Henry just watered, so they doing their thing. Ooh, look at that moth. Get out of here. This is not your friend. You see that moth right there? That's the thing that is laying eggs and eating up everything in my garden. So we have some green leaf lettuce over here, some parsley. This is garlic, guys. This is volunteer garlic. I just left it as is. And then we have some beautiful flowers over here. They have some basil right here. Some green beans mixed with some black beans. Some carrots over there. Some squash. Guys, look what I did to this squash. Do you see it? Absolutely amazing. I think I could show you a baby squash. There we go. So I love it. I like trellising these. It's better to trellis it. So I'm not going to weed over here. I'm just going to worry about the front, this side over here right now. Because guys, like I told you, it's going to be out of control today. Alright guys, so let's get started. I'm going to show you how I weed. So it's simple. I just go like this, guys. And I just pull it and I put it in my little pail right here. My little Dollar Tree garbage can. Simple. I'm not going to bore you guys with this, but I just wanted to show you. Some people just don't know how to weed, so I want to show you how I do it. But this is how I do it. It takes some time, but this is what I do, family. So if you can dedicate at least 2 hours in the garden weeding, you'll get your garden together, guys. You really will. So this is strawberries. This is a runner that came off of this bad boy right there. So we're going to have some more strawberries. And over here is the onions. I don't know how they're doing, but this is what they look like, y'all. I try to weed them a lot. And then we have this over here. We're going to get about 4 or 5 days worth of rain. So I wanted to get to this. And guys, when I say it's tons of bugs in the garden, tons of bugs. I mean, bugs I have never seen before in my life. Like, insane. So with the onions, what I like to do is just get their bulbs exposed. That's what I like to do. Expose their bulbs. And I feel like you get a, you know, bigger harvest when you expose their bulbs. And then, you know, cover it a little bit so it doesn't get sunburned. That's my thoughts on it, you know. Just my opinion. Oh, sorry, I wasn't even taping that. So just like that. And I wanted to give you an update on the neighbor situation. Guys, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. Now we went over there. They spray painted their name and some year on the tree as well as the rocks. So it is definitely getting worse. So we are saving this money. And thank you to everybody that donated. I do want to say that. Thank you. And guys, if you do want to donate to help us get our survey, please send the Cash App to $Abundant with 5. I will put it down below in the description as well. But yeah, guys, it's really aggravating when somebody's on your property and they tag it, they vandalize it basically. So it is what it is. But once we get it surveyed, I'm gonna paint everything black. I'm just gonna paint everything black once we get it surveyed. So there we go. So my little baby onions. This one died, y'all. But I'm going to leave it here and see what happens. Comment down below. Should I leave this here or should I pull it and eat it? Let me know. Alright guys, I'm going to get to this because as you can see, I have tons of things to weed. I'll be back and show you the finished product. Alright guys, I am back. I think he is done with his little trimming. So I want to show you how I weed the potatoes. So This is what the potatoes looking like. Guys, I think these are the purple potatoes as well. So I'm going to try to do as much as I can do with you guys. Because I am bending down, I'm not sitting on the chair. Because this one is like a little bit further to the back. So this is how I weed it, y'all. Just be careful not to mess up these right here. These little stems. That's what I'm trying to do anyway. Be careful. And it's like tons of grass, guys. Like, it's just insane. Let me try to come over here. Maybe this will be easier. If the potato don't fall. Okay, let's put that back over there. The potato. Okay, stay there. Don't move. And yes, y'all, I got slippers on in the garden. Alright, it's pretty easy. My husband just watered, so it's pretty easier to weed when it's wet. I think so, anyway. And this right here is just onions that sprouted, and I just planted it. Okay. Hope I'm capturing this good so you guys can see what I'm trying to do. Is that a rock? No, that's dirt. Go back down there. We want you back in the ground. Go back in the ground. Okay. Okay, this is what I'm talking about right here. You have to be very careful with the stems. Very careful. Anytime you're weeding, be very delicate around the actual plant. That's what I try to do. Alright guys, I need both hands, so that's how I do it. I'll be back. Alright family, so this is what it's looking like so far. Guys, I did 3 trash can loads already. Like, insane. So this is the, not final product, but this is where I'm at right now. And guys, pace yourself. Take your time. Like, nothing's really done overnight. Don't rush it. Alright guys, so this is what the garden is looking like. I weeded this part. This is the potatoes. This is the onions. And that is the strawberries. Over here I did some of these onions. I need to stand them up. I am working on that. Matter of fact, let me try to do it with you guys. Okay. Here we go. Okay, work with me, girl. Work with me. Work with me. Okay. There we go. Okay, they're gonna stand up as much as they're gonna stand up. I don't know, I think this one might have died as well. I'm pushing the dirt down so I can expose the bulbs. These look okay. So let's get these bulbs exposed. And then let's fix this one over here. She like sideways. So let's see what happens, y'all, with these onions. I have no idea, but that's what it's looking like. And then Henry's gonna come and he's gonna weed. Well, Henry's gonna come and he's gonna trim all of this right here. So this is what the garden is looking like so far. That's the strawberries. That is the onions over here. And then we have some potatoes over here. Parsley. As well as some grapes. Green grapes. Cilantro. That I'm trying to maintain is to keep trying to go to seed, y'all. Back there we have a grape. More parsley over here, family. And I'm thinking, guys, this is a marigold. And now what I have to weed is back here, the tomatoes. So it's not too bad. It's just like little baby weeds. But those are the ones that count. Those are the ones that you have to get, guys. The little tiny little baby weeds back there. So I'm almost done. Almost done. That's the rest of it. Alright, let me continue and I'll be back. And I do want to add, guys, that I give these to the chickens. Every bucket go to each little coop. So they're going to really enjoy this. So I don't know how I'm going to do this with one hand, but we're going to do it, y'all. We're going to do it. So I just simply open that up and just dump the bucket. And they're going to enjoy this. Alright, family. I am finished. And this is what the garden is looking like, y'all. This is what it looks like. Now, It's not perfect, but I did what I can do. You know, that's all you can do, is do what you can do. So this is what it looks like. I feel like it looks way better than it did before. So it took maybe like 40 minutes to get all of this done, and I still have more to do, but for the most part it looks way better than it did before. So there go the tomatoes back there, and then I think this is cabbage over here, y'all. More tomatoes, more tomatoes. It wasn't too bad where the tomatoes is at, I will say that. The thyme, the lettuce, the rosemary, and the squash. And I forgot to weed this, y'all. I hope this bad boy grows. I really do, because it was $9.99 or $8.99, something like that. So I have it in like a grow pot, so we'll see what happens with that. But this is what the peas look like over here. Let me show you the tops of them. It's time to harvest. I do have to harvest. I'm going to come out later on today and harvest, because right now it is way too hot. And I'm tired, y'all. I'm really tired. This is the garlic over here. Now, I stopped right here, y'all. This is where I stopped. I feel like over here don't look too bad, but I'm going to get to that later as well. And I did not get to over here yet, because y'all see the sun came out. So I was like, no, we will do that another day or later on. But later on, I'm going to harvest my peas and the spearmint. And I might bring you guys along with me. If I don't, if you guys like this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment, share, and all that good stuff. Shalom, family.